Hello and welcome back to Static Drip. You're in the middle of our first case file, the Lucid Plague. If you're new, this is a serialized story. I've linked the full playlist in the dossier below so you can start from episode 1. It's the best way to get the full picture. Accessing case file. Designation: the Lucid Plague. Dr. Thorne's warning to the town council was ignored, and he sent a package of his findings directly to the CDC. Today, the town's denial is about to be shattered by a violent public display of the symptoms at the local diner. From the Journal of Dr. Aris Thorne, October 12th, 2025.
October 12th. 2025. The answer from the outside world has not yet come. My package is listed as delivered on the FedEx tracking website, a cold digital confirmation that my message in a bottle has reached a distant shore. Now it sits in some sterile intake bin, another piece of data in a system I can only pray is fast enough. Here in Havenport, the silence has been broken. The town's willful ignorance was shattered today, not by a lab result or a government warning, but by the sound of breaking glass and a woman's scream. It happened at the Havenport Diner. It's the closest thing our town has to a central nervous system. It's where you hear the news, the gossip, the weather reports. Today, it was the epicenter. I was at the clinic reviewing my notes when the call came from Sheriff Brody. "Aris, get down to the diner, now." His voice was strained, the professional calm stripped away. I arrived to a scene of controlled chaos. A booth was overturned. A plate of half-eaten blueberry pancakes was splattered across the floor. Brody was handcuffing Bill Markham, one of the loggers I had sedated and released to his family's care with a stern warning. Bill wasn't fighting anymore. He was on his knees, sobbing. A young waitress, Tina, was huddled in a corner, crying, a jagged cut on her cheek from a shattered water glass. I pieced the story together from Brody and a half-dozen wide-eyed witnesses. Bill had seemed fine, quiet. He was trying to have breakfast, to pretend things were normal. Tina came to refill his water glass. She was a little clumsy, and some of it sloshed over the side, splashing his hand. The witnesses said his head snapped up, his eyes changed. He let out a low growl and swiped the glass off the table with a furious, reflexive violence. It shattered against the wall, and a shot flew, catching Tina on the cheek. But he wasn't done. He lunged across the table, snarling, trying to get at her. Not to hurt her, but to get away from the spilled water on the table in front of him. This is the part they all told me, their voices hushed with a horrified awe. As Brody pulled him back, tasering him to get him to comply, Bill was crying. Not tears of rage, but of anguish. "I'm sorry, Tina," he screamed, his voice a pathetic, broken thing, even as his body convulsed and his face was a mask of feral rage. He was apologizing. He was lucidly, horrifyingly aware of his own monstrous actions and was begging for someone to save his victim from him. There's no more talk of bad moonshine. No more dismissing this as Jeb Hemlock's backwoods craziness. A dozen people saw the monster today, and they saw the man trapped inside it. The fear in the diner was a new kind of fear. It wasn't just fear of a madman. It was the terrifying, empathetic fear of what it would be like to be the madman. Brody took Bill to the county holding cell. It's the only place secure enough. My clinic is for the sick, not the violent. But what do you do when they are the one and the same? The denial is broken. Now, I fear, the panic will begin, and I am still waiting for that call from Atlanta.
My analysis of this is ongoing, but your perspective is a huge part of this project. The best way for you to log your reaction is to hit the like button. It's a simple, binary piece of data for me, but it's incredibly useful. And I'm genuinely curious about your theories. What did you feel? Please, post your thoughts in the comments. I am processing all of them. If you want to stay on this feed and continue this experiment with me, be sure to subscribe to Static Drip and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss what happens next.